is led by an excellent music educator that we imported all the way from District 7 at Warren Township High School to come and work with our students today. Without further ado, Mr. Dave Tribely and the ILMEA Jazz Band.
There we go. Thank you very much. As Ms. Williams-Jackson already introduced me, Mr. Dave Tribely, I'm super excited to be here today. I think that Mr. Williams did an awesome job of kind of thanking everybody, so I'm going to kind of go a different route. Everything he said, I am saying as well to you. I was thinking it as he was saying it. That first chart was entitled Change Up. Kind of sounds like the title would be something that we would like change things up with, but it actually comes from rhythm changes, which George Gershwin made famous with I've Got Rhythm, and we've used that as a chord progression kind of ever since. Sorry about this microphone, I feel like I'm kind of eating it to get enough sound out, but going on from there, we're going to switch gears to a tune called Little Sunflower. This is a Freddie Hubbard chart, and it is going to feature a couple of solos, but before we do that, I should probably call out who was featured in that last chart. I'm a first name guy. I kind of had to just stick with that, mostly because you know, it's a short day. So I learned a lot of the first names. I'm not going to even try to butcher the lasts. I'm sure they're in your program, but you heard from Gibson on the trumpet, Sydney on the trombone, Evan on the trumpet, Braden on the bass, and Connor on the trumpet. Give them all a round of applause. A lot of fun today. I will say, just like Mr. Williams said, we worked crazy hard today. We knew 3 students. Yes, like it was like a lot. Like we just kept playing and playing, and it'd be like, I guess you need a break. And then, okay, let's keep going. And they were so great about it. So we're going to keep going. This is Little Sunflower, and it is going to feature Champion on piano. You're going to hear from Lucas on trumpet and Adam on the tenor sax. Freddie Hubbard, Little Sunflower. too forgot to mention a soloist. We actually heard from Sam over there on the drum set.
Like I said, I'm going to just go off this. We've had a lot of fun today. One of the things we talked with the students about was kind of how each piece that was picked for this day fits historically, right? Jazz is like a true American art form. We don't have a lot of that. We don't even have true American food, right? Like, it's like, yeah, I really like pizza. Yeah. Like, that's how it is. And with jazz, it's so ours. And so I wanted to kind of expose the students to a lot of music from a lot of different styles. We're going to move to one of those artists, Count Basie, very famous jazz piano player, had a band for 50 plus years and was relevant the entire time. The music of Basie evolves over time, but this tune, Blues and Haas's Flat, is a staple of the jazz repertoire. The students have done an awesome job on it. We had to kind of figure out what a shuffle was, a few things to kind of like get into the right groove of the tune, so to speak. It's got a couple solos on it. Let's try this again.
Check, check, check. Oh, there we go. Awesome. We're going to hear from Adam on the tenor saxophone, Lucas on the trumpet, Henry on the piano, Ellie on the alto, and Jobin on the trombone. This is Blues in Haas's Flat. try this one. There we go. All right. Hey, thank you once again. I am going to just say a couple quick thank yous because I would be remiss if I didn't. I really want to echo what Mr. Williams said about the time and effort it takes as parents, family members, anyone that supported the students on stage to be here. I went and put some stuff out in my car as we were kind of shifting and doing lunch, and I found out really quickly that my parking spot was worth about $700 because everyone kept coming up and, "Are you leaving?" Like, no, I'm just putting my stuff in my car. Just even today, just getting here, being here, it's so important. So thank you. Can we give our support people a round of applause? I'd also like to thank just the ILMEA organization is near and dear to my heart. I got to participate in it as a student, and in my 13th year of teaching, it never gets old for me to find ways to stay involved, and I was honored to be invited to be here. It's my first time doing a junior high group like this, and I've had a blast. So thank you to Stacy Williams-Jackson and the rest of ILMEA. Let's give them another round of applause. We talked a lot today about the importance of all of this. We got a great moment where we asked everybody what their favorite tunes were and tunes they played. Everyone started naming tunes, and then people were, "Oh, we played that one too." And that's the beauty of music, is that it's this common language across schools, across areas of our state, across the country, across the world. But we don't have any of that if these students don't choose to do it and stick with it. And honestly, today, my job was so easy because they came in ready to learn, ready to work, ready to play, and just keep getting better. So students, I know right now you're like, okay, he's thanking us again, that's really nice, cool. But honestly, you nailed it today. So can we give our students a round of applause? So we're going to keep going here. This next chart is a very famous Duke Ellington chart, another one of those jazz greats with a 50-year-plus career that shaped the jazz ensemble you see in front of you in jazz going forward. That is Duke Ellington and also Juan Tizol, who helped write Caravan. This is a chart that a lot of people kind of recognize. It's shown up in a couple movies, Whiplash of recent. It's going to feature a number of solos. You're going to hear from Adam again on the tenor sax, Logan on the guitar, Ellie on the alto, and Lucas on the trumpet. I would be remiss to say too, if you didn't hear a name called, they were super important. They were nailing their part and doing so much. I wish we could kind of go over everybody, where they're from, fun tidbit about them too. The drummers, the three of them, rotating around and covering all these parts today, awesome. Our two piano players, they don't get to play on everything the whole time, right? Super patient, fun to work with them. We're gonna close out with Caravan. Thanks so much for being here today. Thank you very much. Congrats to the Williams Band as well. We're going to do a set change here. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.